Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Gonna play some more FTL, so gonna do the same thing I've been doing, just hard mode, gonna random a ship and see how it goes. So 3, 2, 1 and random. Slug C. So this ship is, I love it. I don't know if it's my favorite ship, it's either this or the Mantis C. But this is the ship I got my highest score on, where I broke 7K. Has a lot going for it. First of all, it starts with two systems, hacking and mind control, which have some nice synergy. Vents amazingly well, except for power weapons, but you can really cut off enemies on this ship and suffocate them out without having to fight too much. Slug pilot obviously is really good. Slug repair gel to sell. The major weakness is just the fact that you only start with probably what I would consider to be outside of like the Vulcan, the worst laser in the game. It's okay as like a third weapon, but like as your primary damage dealer, it's really slow. So you run the risk of like you're up against a ship with an Artemis. Artemis fires way before this, and then it knocks your weapons offline. Then you take a shot to shields, and then you get into that death spiral. I still think the play is probably to get second shield up, because this doesn't really have a ton to sell. I mean, it's got 30 scrap. Alright, got a bunch of nebulas. This is nice. He's got a drone. Oh wow, this is a safe fight. So one thing I love about this ship is it's got plenty of drone parts. I know he's got an NG, but I got mind control, so we'll just go ahead and start getting some oxygen kills. And I usually wait till it's at about 85 and then shoot, and that's when it usually cuts off, is at 75, but that was a big miss. So honestly, I'm better off just, since this is safe, just letting this cycle all the way back around. I do want to save the mind control for the NG though, if he goes in there, because mind control on the pilot it can be good with this, but I think the Mantis goes in there, but I'm not 100%. So I really don't want to burn the mind. Well, you know what, I guess I could burn the mind control first, because if the NG gets it back up, I can just hack it again. Okay, so the NG is going in because I did pull the pilot, which I didn't think about that. Of course, this could be almost a double crew kill. Wow, he's got a repair drone. You know what, that pilot's almost dead. So I think he's only got the NG. He's got the repair drone and the anti-personnel, but the only thing that's alive is the NG. So we'll go ahead and we'll MC him. He'll have to fight this anti-personnel drone. And then when the repair drone gets this up, I'm gonna go ahead and hack it again. I don't know what the repair drone's doing, but it's fleeing. Alright, awesome. So like, probably the worst missile weapon in the game, I would guess. Maybe that or the breach missile, but I think that's like 32 scrap. Just in case that's a store, I want to definitely get my eyes on that. Okay, so we've got, this is definitely not a safe fight, so, and that could actually really hurt, so. Now, the other good thing is we have a clone bay as well, so we don't have to be like super concerned with people dying. Damn, just barely got him. I'm not gonna invent mid-fight. I don't think he's gonna send another drone. Oh wow, he did. Okay, he's running, so I need to just get this this thing down. So I guess we could hold off for just a second and see if we can mind control this Mantis off before he gets it repaired. We might have a chance at a crew kill. Alright, well, I had to get those weapons down. Now as far as blue options go, that's clone bay, so I could get crew. And I think that's it. Could be a mind control option, I guess. Not 100% on that. Okay, well sweet. Okay, so we got a defender now. And I'm not going to keep him in doors permanently, but I do think that's a good spot. And we didn't take any damage. So that one can definitely make you take damage. Okay, so we have enough for a shield, and we have this whole missile to sell, so I'm definitely more inclined to go ahead and try to get as safe as possible. So we are going to miss this nebula. We're going to get there in 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oop. That doesn't connect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we don't get to the quest unless we can get there in 7. Is the quest even that important? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, we just have to get there in 8. We have to get there in 8, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then that'll be across to 9. I think I take it. I don't want to deal with this Ult and Shield ship, and I think that may have been a dual laser, possibly. It's hard to tell. Either way, I can take damage from that. And it's going to take absolutely forever to get through that Zoltan shield. But I'm almost better off just putting the hull missile on. We got clone bay protection for this event, so this could be crew, it could be item, it could be scrap, could be resources and 4 damage. Alright, that's still pretty good. Alright, so 1, 2, so we have to get there in 6, because this is going to be moved to 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we have to go here, unfortunately, or we don't get the extra jump, because I think there's probably a store up there. I don't think we get this. I don't think. Oh, we got it in time. Holy crap. The chain laser's so slow. Does it even get off in time? It doesn't. See, that's the problem with this ship. Okay, that's not a huge deal. And because it got knocked offline, it's going back to the original charge. And I mean, hell, even the heavy laser was pointed right at weapons. Alright, that's fine. Oh man, took the wrong one offline. It's okay. So he's gonna get his cloak. I think, yeah. Although now this thing is spun up, it's fast, but it's like I don't need it to be fast now. But that's what happens when your weapons get knocked offline with a ship. Because all these ships have missiles, we don't have a lot of time to get safe. I would love to see a fire in here. But you have to hit it, man. It is spun up to 3 now, though. Alright, man, I just can't hit the broadside of a barn. Okay, and I'm actually going to mind control him and see if he can just take this down. Because this is pirate, so it could be crew. And I think even with 2 mantises, even a teleporter actually makes sense on this ship. I've definitely done teleporter here. See, what is he at though? He's at 100%. I think it's just taking too much damage. Yeah, it's just taking too much damage. Really needed a fire to start. I don't know what the percent chance is on this one, but it doesn't look like it's very high. Alright, good double reward though. So I could give up the quest if there's a store up here, and I think I will. Because if there's a store either there or there, I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we got a safe fight, but he is going to run. I don't know if I necessarily pull this off. It's level 2 oxygen too. Yeah, I really need to take this down. Oh man, what a huge mistake. I thought I had more time. Well, man, that's unfortunate. You know, that being said, I don't even know if, with all those misses I had, if it even mattered. Man, what a terrible way to end that sector. Of course, there was the store down there. Okay, but I'll definitely take a free Halberd beam. We'll go NG, no question. Wow. Well, that's a huge benefit. And since we already have 2 systems, we can kind of just go straight into getting that online. That's really not that bad considering we have Slug repair gel for 30 and that for 32, so that's 62. We can almost get it online. Wow. And I'm gonna try to see if we can get the weapon down. Awesome. Okay, this could be really good. He does need to get pulled off of there, though. We really need him to go. There we go. That's exactly where we want him. Oh, so close. Man, that missile being up is not what I want to see. Man, that sucks. Wow. Well, that was really bad. I just don't even know how else to say it. Okay, so I think what we definitely do here is we go ahead and just get a value point. Just avoid that happening. We just had 0 luck with the oxygen kills. Alright, dingy sectors are really good though. Alright, we got a pulsar. Honestly, I should have swapped it just super close. I should have just, honestly, I should swap to the halberd now. Well, there's a lot of things that a free halberd beam in Sector 1 can do for you. Okay, I guess I gotta put my piloting on. Alright, store. Okay, so we definitely sell the slug repair gel and the hull missile. Nothing here I really want. Backup battery is decent, but I think if I go ahead and just ramp up to 5 weapon power here. Alright, now we're pretty strong. Gotta let oxygen fill up a little bit. I am kind of light on power, so I definitely have to use oxygen as a resource. But man, what an absolutely amazing start! I just love this ship, especially when I get free halberd beams. So no real reason to go to the store, fortunately. No joke's on you, my engines are turned off. I was a little late getting that chain laser online, so it's possible I may take a missile shot here. Yep. It's fine. Okay, I think I do go ahead and grab another power. and blue option. Nothing to sell, so we're just gonna go ahead and fly right past this store. So we gotta get there in 5. So 1, 2, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, this is one where I think a crew kill is actually technically possible. So I believe next to NG will board. Oh, you know what? He may not board now. That was definitely a mistake. It's an interesting decision. If he doesn't destroy it, I think I go ahead and hack it to make it harder for him to get out and slower to repair. Yeah, I shouldn't have mind controlled him. I should have let him board with the NG. Man, he gets that up so fast. Okay, he is going to oxygen now, so he's panicking. Alright, finally got one. Decent reward too. Okay, we just gotta get there in 4. Safe? No, not a safe fight. I definitely think I save a drone part here. He's got to double tap me. Of course, he right on cue decides to do it. That's fine though. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. I just don't know that a drone part is worth. Because I hit the drone. Alright, awesome. It's a good reward. Awesome. Just enough. Okay, so NG homeworlds or Mantis homeworlds. That's kind of tough. I don't meet the criteria for Kazakh. I think crew kills are going to definitely be easier here. We got to force red sector 4 regardless. Do I have anything to sell? I don't think so. But I have a lot of scrap, so finding a store would be nice. Because I only need 48 for cloaking. or maybe finding a replacement for this chain laser. Jump into it. I'm not in a spot where I really need cloaking right now. Of course, there it is. I am going to grab long range scanners though. Okay, that's going to be give up fuel. I'm almost positive that's going to be give up fuel. Nope, it's a fight. Alright. Okay. And this one's just too scary to mess around with. And it's running. Jeez. Okay, that started a fire, I'm pretty sure. It's a good reward. Okay, fire's out. Well, I chose to go to the Yenji sector. And I'm fighting nothing but mantises. Of course, it's an Artemis. Yeah, I just played around with this thing too much and took 2 damage for nothing. Alright, well, that's a good reward. Alright. So we gotta get there in 6. So yeah, I think we maybe see if there's a store back here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's some options here, depending on where the store shows up, if it is there. And I've got so many drone parts, I mean, I might as well use them. And with how slow this chain laser is, I just don't trust it, but I'm getting a lot of, I haven't faced anything with 2 shields yet, which is really nice. But now we got a definite potential for a crew kill here. May have actually done too much damage, but the chain laser started that double fire. That was real nice. So yeah, he's dead. Oh yeah, he's toast. Wow, it's spreading quick. This is a good crew kill. Maybe I need to use it. Awesome. Alright, so bomb feet will go on the doors. And then we'll swap the mantis to shields and he can move around a little more freely if needed. But what a double fire by the chain laser. Oh man, that's scary. However, 2 mantises. That tile's now on fire. Oh man, I hate that that one is the one that got mind controlled. Just the mind control hacking combo. Especially on these ships are very susceptible to that weapons hack. It just cuts them right in half. Okay, I think I can just kill him. Alright, well, didn't get the double reward, but another really good crew kill. So if it's at that top one, I won't be able to get it. Burst 2. Man, how many times is that How many times has that room been hit? Okay, we definitely need to get this down. He's gonna definitely come back up, yeah. Like, I had to check a second ago to make sure I was playing on hard, because I feel like this is a lot of one shield ships. He's gonna spend his time repairing shields. I think he is full health. 85. Okay, wow, he's repairing piloting. At some point he's going to run into that oxygen room. But once he gets it back up, I don't even need to shoot it. I can just halberd it. I hate that he keeps hitting his piloting though. Still should be a crew kill. Awesome. Oh, store. I got a lot of scrap. Would love to see a flak one. No, but it has cloaking, so now I can start hacking shields, which I think is unfortunately going to be the play from this point on, I think. I think the better reward is with a higher level of hacking there. Second time they've offered me oxygen. Okay, Rock Force not terrible now that I actually have counter cloaking as well. And that's scary. That's so stupid. Alright, so I have to fight in a hazard. So I think I'll probably go with the asteroid field. I wish I could get to level 2 hacking. That doesn't appear to be in the cards. Well, we're against our first 2 shielded ship. Man, that's like a level 3 cloak too. I have to hack weapons because of that cloak. See if we can get him to knock down some. Maybe he can get that flak knocked out. Alright, awesome. Oh, beautiful. Okay, so he's back on the repairs. He's got cloaking as well. Alright, good reward. Go ahead and buy power. That's at 60. Okay. That could have been, I think that could have been lost crew, although I do have clone bay protection. I think that could have been hull damage as well. I'm kind of taking a lot of damage here. So I do have to be careful of that. I don't really think I need to buy another power now. this one does not have cloaking. Alright, so let oxygen fill up for a little bit. I do have that to sell for 25, so that's 110. I think I'm going to go ahead and buy another point of dodge. I think that's a good idea. Yeah, that is a scary weapon setup, but it doesn't have cloaking, so no, he's going to board me. And this is where this the venting on the ship is so good. The question is, can I get a crew kill here? Nah, he's locked behind those doors. I think I just go ahead and finish it off. Okay, there's our store. Unfortunately, we had to go to probably free borders. Kinda sucks, but I think the store is pretty mandatory at this point. Interesting choices. I kind of don't hate the ion charger with the halberd beam. But the charge laser also gives us 4 shots of straight damage power. 12 seconds for 2 shots. Same thing there. What helps us get past 3 shields better? 4 shots. I have mind control. I don't think I have any green sectors coming up. There may be one, so Charge Iron could be good against Sultan Shields. It could be good in Phase 3. But then we're leaning kind of heavy on the charge laser, or I'm sorry, the chain laser at that point. It's also a lot to get powered up, but I have to get something. Oh. You know, I like the idea of being able to just focus fire weapons. Alright, well. Alright. Now we get our free borders in the sun. Oh, it's so stupid. Okay, there we go. They're almost dead, so I'm not too worried about them. The only problem is if the ship has a clone bay, which it does. They're going to clone on their ship with teleporting. And I think I'm actually going to swap to the charge laser. Alright, and I was able to save the drone part. And it doesn't look like this guy's cloned on there. Alright, big kill there. Okay, this guy can... Can't hurt me. I don't think I get this crew kill. Actually, he's gonna be able to shoot at me here, so just finish him off. Awesome. Good double reward. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and get a refresh on these guys. So that ion would have come in handy. I did have a green sector ahead. There's nothing about that I like. If I had drone control or an ion or something. Plus, it has some slugs, so I'm sure there's a few blue options. We're gonna get a lot of jumps here. Holy crap! We may get 13 jumps out of this. I don't think I have to get third shield just yet with cloaking and hacking. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Just in case we need it. We have long range scanners here too, so that's something that's definitely a positive. Alright, he's got double firebomb and 3 shields, so man, this could hurt. Oh, we've got to hack shields. Door control is hacked, so if there's a fire. Okay, well, we can get that fire dealt with. Oh, I can't mind control anyone. I popped that way too early. Alright, well that wasn't too bad. Slugs are always up to no good. So while this is going, I'm going to step away and grab a drink, so I'll return shortly. Alright, I've returned. We're ready to keep going. You know, I think I don't usually go with beams a lot, actually. I like to play boarding ships mainly. So I don't use beams that often, and even on other ships I don't typically do that. So having a couple of games with back-to-back beams is kind of interesting. I mean, I'll use them if if they present themselves, but I usually would rather have laser shots. But I've still actually managed to get some crew kills though with a charge laser and a halberd, and it just shows you how good that can be. Now this is interesting. We could use our hacking, but it's going to turn our hacking offline, and I'm afraid if they have 3 shields. Alright, he's only got 2 shields. He is somewhat scary. I can't mind control anyone, so I might as well go to level 2 hacking. Didn't want to take that damage and have that halberd come in. I'm hoping I can get... Alright, we're going to have to still try to knock something offline here. Oh, he got it off. Alright, well that's a little frustrating, but not too bad. We still got plenty of oxygen, and he's in a bad spot, so I think we're okay here. We also have our cloaking still. We have our clone bay. That's frustrating though. Good reward. So I think I take at least one jump into the store. Well, I can only take one because of that. Because I think I'm in a spot where I can maybe buy a pre-igniter here. The scrap is pretty solid. I think, that would be worth going to the store for. I'd like to get a backup battery. Excuse me. I think a backup battery would be excellent as well. Alright, we'll let it get to maybe 70. Yeah, the more I've played, the more I use oxygen as a resource, and it can backfire occasionally, but especially on a clone-based ship, it seems like a pretty good idea. Alright, he is actually cloaked. This is going to be a tough fight. I've still got to hack shields. Okay, awesome. I think we just dumped this right into weapons. Did I shoot too quick? I think I did. Yep. Slug cylinders are usually pretty bad. That said, I really don't want to take a shot from that burst laser. Oh my goodness. Alright, well I can still finish him off. It's an annoying fight. There's a backup battery. Alright, I'm gonna step away one more second. I'll be right back. You know, the one thing I do kind of regret about this game is, with the exception of the moment I got the halberd beam, hasn't been a lot of excitement. This has been a pretty straightforward run. I mean, there's been a few good crew kills, not as many as I would have liked. Okay, so we got our backup batteries. That's really nice. I think we just keep going and think about what we want to upgrade next. I mean, we are getting kind of close to a point where I think the shield is probably the way to go. But I also think third hack might be a little safer. Like, at this point I have no illusions that the chain laser is probably not coming on until like Sector 7 at best. Probably pop that a little early. Fortunately, I can at least mind control these guys, provided they don't have a slug pilot. I should have swapped over to oh man, that may not even have been the cloak. That may have just been pure luck. Man, I'm just getting lit up by these missiles. Wow, so lucky. And yet, this damn missile weapon will not stay offline. Rock plating, man. Alright, that's a really good reward though. Should take a little damage. It's unfortunate. These pre-cloakers are making this a little more tough. So I think I'm going to go ahead, because I don't have anything to sell, so I think I'm going to go ahead and buy my third shield value. Nice try, Mr. Slug. Oh, he has boarded me though, with like free boarders, which are gonna clone on his ship, and he's gonna have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's gonna have like 7 guys on his ship. This is a lot less scary. Club A bringing that one back. 50 scrap. So that could be a weapon. Because like, what would I want as a weapon? I would want anything better than the chain laser. Like, I don't think I'm gonna buy anything better. I mean, maybe a burst 2 or a flak, but even then, that's kind of a side grade. Especially when I have so many more priorities here I have to take care of. But I definitely think I'll check that out. Because even with the borders on that one, you get money. So they're not actually just free borders. So pre-cloaking this may be risky. So this, a very technical level, is a crew kill. I don't know if I can keep the Slug out long enough for the oxygen to run out, but these are great ships for crew kills because they have this like separate oxygen room with no door and a separate engine room with no door. So if you can get this guy dealt with, these can be really easy ships to get crew kills on, but I am going to have a hard time keeping him out of weapons. But I guess he doesn't have to get very much up. Oh no, I have his shields hacked, sorry. So I think I'm going to go ahead and hack it, make it harder. Oh, he's in his shields, but it's going to make him harder to get out of there. Okay, oxygen is turned off, so we should be good. We got cloaking. You know, we can even tap it. Oh, he's dead, and oxygen got him. Awesome. Yeah, those ships are pathetic. Alright, come on, manually search the wreckage. Oh, but it's the borders, and they're not free, so... Just go ahead and get a refresh on him. Same with bomb fee. Alright, so that's easy enough. And I mean, decent bit of scrap, so I can actually go ahead and get a power. And now I think it's for sure getting the chain laser online is the next priority. Because I mean, I've already got level 3 hacking. You know, level 2 or 3 mind control is like the very last thing I might do if I get some good scrap in Sector 8. Yeah, I'm fairly comfortable with cloaking 2, but I prefer 3 for phase 2. And I don't like leaving these sectors without ample shields. Or these, I like to get my shields up before I jump, just in case I jump into like a double drone or something. It's definitely happened. Yeah, I think I'm actually gonna go with like a I think I don't like hacking shields that much. That's the other thing. I'm so used to like just hacking weapons. But I think with this setup, it's just so like you're just relying so much on the halberd beam that's the only thing that's really doing damage. Do I have anything to sell? I don't think so. Oh, I have the shield overcharges. That's like 30. So that's pretty much any weapon I want. So I have to be there in 4. So 1. Oh, I can't go there because that doesn't connect. Oh well. So since this is not a slug ship, I think I definitely hack weapons here. Double reward. Kind of low for each portion, but it's fine. Okay, heavy laser 1. Now that's tempting. So that's really tempting because, like, we'll go ahead and sell this for sure. We'll go ahead and get repaired. Because that's so much easier to get online than that chain laser. This is only sector 5 too, so I mean I've got time. I mean I'm not having a problem with scrap. I think that just makes me so much more potent when I can get that online. So 75. Now do I dump the chain laser? It really sucks. I think I do. I think I dumped the chain laser. I think that gives me exactly enough to get it online. I may be 5 scrap short. Yeah. There's immediacy here that's just gonna help in a lot of ways. Okay, so I need 5 scrap to really be able to although I mean I can go to 2 shields. So I think I'm gonna save the mind control for the pilot. Wow, I can't believe they got that offline. That's so frustrating. Is that even possible? I don't think that's possible. Alright, well, I want to make sure that these weapons just go offline. Okay, so I need to get that oxygen back up, but I think we're okay. Go ahead and just pre-cloak. It just feels that, I mean, I've definitely, obviously I've hacked shields a lot before, but it's just, it never feels comfortable. We are losing guys to oxygen, which I guess is why the clone bay is nice here. Alright, so I think I do that. Okay. Yeah, I think I just unloading the weapons again. Man, they are doing a nice job of knocking my oxygen out. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, I mean, this thing just needs to go down. Alright, really good scrap though. And this is the kind of the point in the run where I feel like I've been fairly stingy on power. But now I want to get to where I'm not having to do a ton. Alright, we'll go ahead and refresh him. This ship is really defensible against boarders though. I mean, you have the mind control. I made a mistake there, obviously. But it's sectioned off so well, and there's so many useless rooms that they can get trapped in. You can prevent. You can also prevent like here, maybe here if you wanted to. Alright. Just another one of these. That's what I was trying to do the last time. Really take it to that weapons room. And now I think as long as, yeah, there we go. I just need to get one shield bubble down. He's dead. Oh, bad time for you to board, Mr. Mantis. Bad time to board. Alright, 82 scrap. Nothing to sell. We just go ahead and get our shield, and now we're, I guess, looking for a weapon upgrade. It's like a small bomb would be amazing. I would love to see a small bomb. Free human. So I think I'll put him up there with Joel. I don't really want to vent him. We got Clone Bay protection, so we can risk that even though we didn't get anything. That's fine. Four, five, six, 7. Guess we're just gonna keep on fighting this same ship. Big misses. Okay, so he's in the oxygen. He should be pretty beat up. Just feasting on those ships. I don't even think I wasted drone part here. Wow. These guys just relentless. Double reward. Yeah, just having 2 mantises on board with mind control, like, borders are not going to be a problem. So I am floating a lot of scrap right now. So 190 plus 70, so 260 just to get a 2-power weapon online, plus the cost of the flak. 325 to get a flak online if we find it. It's really isn't that far away. One, two, three. Odd. Okay. Same thing. Alright, we'll just gang tackle that guy. Send all 4 of them. I think just taking care of the weapons. Got fire and weapons. Oh, the Engi's hurt. I guess that Engi did take a beating. Okay, this has the potential for a crew kill. Yeah, because that heavy laser... If I can get him to fight in this fire, oh yeah. So what's probably going to happen here is it's going to take a minute, but it's going to spread to oxygen. And nobody's going to be able to go deal with it. And hopefully it doesn't, because it would have to spread to piloting to burn the ship down. I don't think it goes that far if it goes to the oxygen first. It could also go to the big room adjacent to the weapons room as well. Did it go out? I've done too much damage. That's unfortunate. He's got 1 health. Well, that sucks. Alright, not too bad. Okay, we got 2 stores. We can also get a pre-igniter. Okay, definitely nothing there. Another heavy laser 1, yeah. I mean, that's definitely the play. Just get it immediately online. Alright, that's pretty strong. Still just Sector 6. Just gonna make sure I don't run out of drone parts. So I guess as far as the priorities, it feels really strong at this point. um, I guess third club. This has been a really good sector though. Okay, so now we have an option again for double beam, and this double beam actually does potentially 18 to the flagship. Okay, well we definitely don't want to do that, although that would be fun. We have mind control immunity from the yeah, you know what? I think this run has been so boring. I think I'm gonna take on Abandoned Sector 7. I feel like this ship is strong enough to handle it. Now I may regret that immediately. I don't know. I feel really strong. Yeah, this is Pirate would have been a lot more manageable, but I think this will be fine. Just crushed. So what are we looking to do now? This is Sector 7. I think a lot of times with a ship this strong, I'll wait for shield, but this is Sector 7. I think I go ahead and just try to get as safe as possible, and then maybe start working on dodge and cloaking. It's probably going to be give up fuel, so it might make me a little low, but I just got to make it to there. The Red Giant Gang. I've read so few of these. Actually read them. I probably should stop and smell the roses a little bit more. Okay, that was a good dodge on the one burst laser shot because I really want to save it for that missile weapon. Just crushed him. Be pretty funny if I went through this Lanius sector and didn't fly a single Lanius. This Zoltan just shooting him in the back. Oh, could have had the double reward. I'm just waiting on the Lanius bomber that's lurking around the corner. I think this is 2 beam drones, so as long as I can keep my shields up. Damn it. That's frustrating, my fingers slipped. He's not even gonna get to it. Wow, that's so strong. Good scrap. so that's a little tricky because I have to be there in 4 or here in 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This could be give up fuel. We haven't seen it yet. Man, it's a fight. I should have got my shield. This is really strong. Okay, 164. So yeah, definitely want to go ahead and grab that. At what point do I run into this Lanius bomber though? Ugh, goodness gracious. I mean, this is so strong though. I'm just blown away. I still have 11 drone parts. I've hacked basically every fight this whole game. Pretty weak reward for Sector 7, if I do say. Alright. Is this a Lanius bomber? Is this the bomber that ends the run? A Lanius scout, holy crap, that is so weak. I mean, it's got a lot of weapon power. But I don't know about that. I mean, why not go to abandon Sector 7 when you're one-shotting everything? Alright, grab another power for cloaking. And I think maybe another engine point. This is unreal. Okay, well that could be a problem. Okay, we're good. I did not mean to dump everything into shields last time, but I did mistime the volley there, unfortunately. probably will sell the whole beam. Well, I don't know. Scrap is kind of a lot. This is so strong. I don't think I'm going to struggle with the flagship very much. So I think I will not go double B in this game. We'll repair up just so we'll make sure. Another store. I just don't think there's anything we need. Because I can't buy a pre-igniter. So yeah, I think we just make some upgrades. Yeah, I don't think we go to the store for sure before scrap. So we'll just keep going. Free borders, of course. We'll go ahead and flex our new level 2 mind control. Panicking. How are you still alive? There we go. Wow, not a single Lanius bomber. Looks like he's getting doors again. Oh no, he got hacking. Or I'm sorry, shields. That's scary. That's really scary. Luckily I have level 3 cloak. Oh, not quite. Oh, but the fire got him. Or no, maybe it was the mind-controlled pilot, possibly. Okay, so I think we go down for sure. I like having that level 2 mind control, so I think I may try to go for second backup battery and one more dodge, which is 40, so that's 90 scrap. I mean, I'll definitely get 90 scrap. Alright, not too bad. Got the oxygen. I'll tell you what would be awesome is finding a store and there being a pre-igniter. I think I'm gonna just hold off just in case one of these two are the stores. And then I'll make my final. Man, these are just the worst ships. This is just crazy. Although I feel like this is going to be a high scrap run. And it's not like I've got a bunch of free stuff. I mean, I really don't feel like I've gotten a ton free. Now, granted, the halberd beam was huge, but I mean, I bought both of the heavy lasers. I bought I bought the charge. I mean, I'm sure I did get a few things for free that I'm just forgetting, but this is not a free stuff filled run. Alright, another fight. That's fine. Oh my god, that's so frustrating. That's probably why I should have pre-cloaked. Taking the shot at 92%. Oh, but the store. It's got a burst laser too. Wow. Okay, well, I think I get repaired. I mean, obviously, I make that switch. I think I grabbed the reloader. Alright, well, that's a loadout. That's pretty strong. Yeah, finding the unicorn store at the end. Been a pretty magical run. Now, as long as we don't take a really bad hack, like that's good. That's gonna be key. That's a really good hack. I just don't think I can get any crew kills here. About to say, can I jump out of the store and sell it? No. 24 scrap, so I'll get a little more after that, so maybe we can get a value point in oxygen. Actually, I think I'll go ahead and grab piloting, just in case, even though I can't be mind controlled, if I get a fight in there, I do believe evasion is lowered. Oh, why did I cloak? That was a bad, I don't know what I was thinking. was actually a really good cloak. It's unfortunate that I wasn't paying attention to the breach. Just get that down before that missile comes online. Okay, so I think I learned something that with level 3 cloaking and that kind of setup of pre-cloak, however accidental, is actually, it seems to maybe be a good idea. Okay, 24 scrap. We don't have enough for oxygen. I think we'll just fly right on in and finish this up. Okay, we need to get these guys down as quickly as possible. Although he really doesn't have a ton. Maybe I did get a crew kill or two in phase 1. I think I'll just tank the shots. Yeah, 42% dodge and 4 shields. It's okay. Alright. My attention was taken away briefly, but I think it's still gonna be okay. See, I got distracted, but that's okay. Oh, I have no pilot. Wow, what a terrible way to end. Obviously it's going to be a good score, but it's not how you do phase 3. Okay, pretty good score, 5743, 1939 scrap. Doesn't even crack my top 4 here. You can see my greatest FTL moment there. Yeah, good run though. Alright, well, that's it for me now. Hope you enjoyed the video. Catch you next time.